What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to react to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Not that much news in general, but we have two absolutely massive stories to cover, so let's get straight into it. So one of the big stories coming out over the past 24 hours is that according to Sport, Barcelona will promote Alejandro Balde to the first team in case Junior Firpo leaves in the January transfer window. Balde is a 17-year-old left-back who currently plays for Barca B, and he is rated barely highly. So it looks like Barcelona will not invest in any way, shape, or form into a left back if Firpo leaves in the January transfer window, which looks very likely. So more on Balde. The Barcelona's idea for Balde is that once he returns from injury. He will join the first team training sessions while also playing for Barca B, like Conrad de la Fuente does. If Firpo leaves, Balde would be Jordi Alba's substitute. So it looks like Barcelona will not invest in a left back. And of course, in the summer, it's going to be a different story. We will probably buy a left back, maybe either, Angelino from RB Leipzig, Cucurella from Getafe, Jose Gaya from Valencia, and Grimaldo from Benfica. Those are the top four that Barcelona are looking at the moment. But for now, they will promote Balde. And if Balde performs well, maybe he can, we can sell Jordi Alba and then have Balde in one of those four that I just mentioned. I've seen Balde a couple of times playing for Barca B. He is a very, very good left back. I also seen him play for Juvenile A for a bit as well. He's technically the age of a Juvenile A player, but he's playing for Barcelona B. Kind of like what Ansu Fati did as well. Everyone's calling him the next Ansu Fati at left back. Basically, that's what Sports title was. And it's going to be interesting to see what he can do if he gets the opportunity. Now, on to Firpo. Koeman have come out saying that Junior Firpo has no intention of leaving Barcelona. He wants to convince Ronald Koeman that he deserves playing time. Despite all the rumors, he continues to train and he's prepared to play when the time comes to play. I think this is a great mentality from Firpo. The likes of, a lot of people would, capitulate after all these rumors. He wants to stay. He wants to fight. I think Firpo deserves a chance. I know a lot of you guys have been saying in the comments that he deserves a chance as well. Let's just hope if he gets it. But I can tell you this right now. From now until January, which is about when we come back on November 21st, will be about a month and a little bit. If he does not play or if he does not start, he's going to be out the door in January. I can tell you from his perspective, if he does not play a single minute, or not like a single minute, like if he comes on for 5 minutes, all that stuff, that doesn't count. If he doesn't start or play a significant amount of minutes by the time January comes, he will leave. That is 100% inevitable. And then it looks like Barcelona are going to invest that money into other players, Depay and Garcia, and then she's going to promote Balde for the time being. Now that's a bit of a risky move. Obviously, we tried that with Miranda back in the 2018-19 season under Valverde. Didn't really work out. He very, very underperforming. Valverde didn't really fancy him, and then ended up going on loan to Schalke, and now he's at loan at Real Betis. Let's hope this doesn't same thing happen with Balde. I think he is a promising left back, and looks like Barcelona going to be trusting La Masia for that left back position. This next one was kind of a bit of a shocker that came out yesterday. ESPN came out saying that Jorge Messi, Lionel Messi's dad, who's also his agent, has begun talks with people from PSG and started negotiating with Lionel Messi in January. Alfredo Martinez came out straight away, probably like a few minutes after the rumors started circulating. He denied the reports and claimed that PSG have not contacted Messi. Now, I think it would be really dumb for Messi to go to PSG. Oh, he wants to reunite with Neymar. If Neymar and Mbappe stay, then it is attractive. You can't deny that. But I'm telling you right now, he's either gonna go to Manchester City or he's gonna stay at Barcelona. It's looking like, I would say right now, 60% stay at Barcelona, 40% staying at or 40% going to Manchester City. Now, I warned you guys about this a few weeks ago, that once January hits, any club can talk to Messi for free and Barcelona can't do anything about it. That's the worrying part, because someone, the likes of PSG or Juventus or Manchester City can come and give Messi an outrageous proposal. He may be inclined to just sign the thing straight away. And there's already rumors circulating around Barcelona that he has to take a wage cut in order to stay. He's on $1 million per week. We're in the middle of a pandemic. We can't afford his wages, and he's coming to the time of his career where realistically he shouldn't be making $1 million per week. So that's going to be the worrying thing. When Victor Font or Juan Laporta get elected, because it's basically going to be between them two, we'll talk about Juan Laporta in a minute, they're going to have to convince Messi with the sporting project and also convince him to take a wage cut as well. Because Barcelona at the moment cannot afford his $1 million per week. We're already trying to agree with salary cuts for the whole Barcelona club. $1 million per week is too much, and they're going to have to negotiate that down. But it looks like Messi will not be going to PSG as of right now. All the rumors are fake. I think he's going to be focusing on his football until, summer comes, or maybe January he'll send his dad out to do his dirty business. But for right now, I wouldn't look into any rumors about Messi. It's towards the January, summertime is when we should really be looking out for Messi rumors. Speaking on the presidential election, Cat Radio have come out saying that the exact date of the election will be known on Thursday, and it will be held in January. As you guys can probably tell, today is Thursday. Nothing's came out. Rumors that came out today saying that, oh, we're not going to announce it today, you know, we just get another couple extra days, you know. So it probably won't come out for the next couple of days. But also the radio came out saying that these are the possible dates for the Barcelona presidential election. January 16th, 17th, January 23rd, 24th, January 30th, and 31st. Now, you have to do the election as early as possible. I was thinking like end of December. Or early January. Because you have to give the new president time to go in the transfer window. We already know that Carlos Tusquets is not signing anyone during the window. He did leave all the responsibility to the new president. We need Depay, we need Garcia, we need some sort of sign. We gotta sell Braithwaite and Mateus Fernandez, which we'll get on in a minute. You have to give them time. If they get elected, if the elections are 16th, 17th, you won't know they won until 18th. They'll get, inaugurated, in 19th. First day will be the 20th. That's like 4 days. You have to do it as early as possible. I don't understand why they're trying to do it mid-January. Yeah, you have Christmas time, blah, 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 blah. Do it before then. Do it December 20th, 21st, or maybe January 3rd and 4th, something like that. It has to be early. It has to be early. This is a little too late for me. Bartomeu already resigned back in October. We're now in November, and there's nothing, really concrete that's happening. If I were to make a guess, I think right now the most likely date are going to be the 23rd and 24th of January, and for me, that's just too late. Like, we need the January transfer window to invest in the squad. Koeman did a big, huge matchup interview yesterday with Sport, Mundo Deportivo, and Esportivo. If you want to know what he said, I recommend you go watch Talkers TV's video that he did yesterday. He went in super in-depth. Basically, Koeman's saying that he's not happy with the squad. He said he has many doubts about his squad. I do too. The likes of, Braithwaite still being here, Mateus Fernandez, Samuel Umtiti, who's been here for so long and has been sat. He has more minutes on the Tito Villanova training camp than he does at the Camp Nou. We have problems in our squad. We need investments. We can't be relying on Piqué throughout the whole season. We can't be relying on Busquets throughout the whole season. We can't be relying on Jordi Alba the whole season. Sergio Roberto. We need investment in the squad. Yes, we don't have that much money, but with the little money we have, we should be making proper investments. I'm seeing that BN Sports are coming out saying that we're linked with free agents like Jack Wilshere, Mario Mandzukic. What the hell is that? Nah, get that out of my face, man. I'd rather just trust in La Masia play than bring in Jack Wilshere and Mario Mandzukic. Are you dumb? The team needs investment. The fact that Koeman has come out and said he has doubts, he's talking about, Ricky Puig being lack of, physique and football knowledge. The man's our best midfielder, no cap, and he's sitting on the bench. It's just like, the club needs investment in every sort of way. And if you make the elections January 23rd and 24th, which I think is going to happen right now, that's just a random guess, it's going to be too late. By the time he's in the office, it'll be January 26th. What's that? 6 days of the window left? Nah, it's either, if you want to do this late, then Carlos Tusquets has to have the right to sign players. If you want to do that late. Then if you want to do that late, that's fine. But if he's not signing any players, this needs to be in early January or end of December. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's at the right time. All we can do now is just hope that it's going to be early and the next president will have time in January to make the proper signings. So following up on that story, we talked a little bit about the wage cut. Barcelona released an official statement yesterday saying that the management board of Barcelona and the first team players have failed to reach an agreement to resolve the salary adjustments. Management will decide what to do. More than 300 million in revenue has been lowered and 191 needed to be saved. So basically, Barcelona don't get that 190 million, will be going bankrupt, essentially. So that means the club will go to banks and beg for some loans. Apparently, Bartomeu, before he resigned, got an 800 million loan from Goldman Sachs. I don't know if that's reliable or not. I don't understand why the players are just, so reluctant to cut their wages and save this club. There are rumors that, they want to wait for a new president, blah, 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 blah. It just shows the player power in this club. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Apparently, Messi doesn't even want to take a wage cut. It's just like, bro, come on, man. Like, allow the team. Just take a look at it. You're making $1 million per week. Bring it down to, like, 800K, you'll save the club. Like, literally. Fair play to Piqué, De Jong, Ter Stegen, and Lenglet. Those men signed a new contract. They didn't sign the Borough fact. They said, you know what, we'll help the club. Bada bing, bada boom. And it's just like all these other players, you look at Messi, you look at all the other big players, Griezmann. Griezmann's on 800K a week. 800K a week. Man's only got 2 goals this season. One was a breakaway chip, one was an open net. 800K a week. I don't know what Bartomeu is smoking on these freaking wages that he's been doing. It's freaking ridiculous. Titi's on $250,000 a week as well. Like I said before, he spent more minutes on the Tito Villanova training camp than he had at the Camp Nou. Dembele's on 400k a week. De Jong's on 400k a week. That's ridiculous. De Jong just signed last summer, and he's on 400k a week. That's ridiculous, man. Whoever the new president has to come in needs to sign everyone to a new contract and cut their wages, because it's freaking ridiculous. If we sign Depay or Garcia, whatever, in January, whoever we sign, and they get ridiculous wages like this, then it's just outrageous. So what's going to happen now is that the Carlos Squad is going to take the matter in his own hand and just, cut the wages. If the players are unhappy, they're unhappy. He's going to try to find a middle ground. That's basically the only job he has to do. We'll see what happens over the next few days. Apparently we have now 10 days from today, or 9 days from today, to resolve the matter. Otherwise, the club will go into bankruptcy. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully everything happens for the greater good. So the final thing we're going to talk about is probably the big story coming out over the past 24 to 40 hours. Comes from AS and Esport TV3, saying that 6 players make up Koeman's blacklist. They are the only ones who haven't gotten any minutes this season, and few of these players may have the key departure in the January transfer window to bring in the likes of Depay and Garcia. The players on the blacklist are: number 1, Matheus Fernandes, cost 7.5 million and wasn't even presented. Says enough. Number 2, Riqui Puig. Number 3, Carlos Alenia. Number 4, Samuel Umtiti. Number 5, Junior Firpo. And number 6, Martin Braithwaite. Now, I agree with 1, 4, 5, and 6. They're dead wood. The fact that Riqui Puig and Alenia are on this just shows how I wouldn't be shocked if they got any minutes from now until January. I think that's what Koeman's trying to do, get them as least amount of minutes as possible, so he can send them out on loan and then bring in his beloved Genie Wijnaldum in January. That's what I think he's trying to do. It's just ridiculous. If I had to rank this in order of players that need to go like ASAP, it would be for me Matheus Fernandes at number 1, Umtiti number 2, Braithwaite at number 3, Firpo at number 4. I don't. Riqui Puig and Alenia should stay. So this is the supposed list that Koeman has sent to the board saying, get rid of these players, bring me in Depay and Garcia, and I'll be much happier, and I'll be, I'll get you guys the results you need. I think this is BS. I think Riqui Puig and Alenia should be staying. I think, like I've said before, I've been writing on them this whole season that they've been, been stuffed for minutes. I think Riqui Puig has played a total of 4 minutes this season, and Riqui Puig has played a total of 4 minutes this season, and Alenia has played a total of 6 minutes this season. And it just shows, Koeman was talking about in his interview yesterday, like, oh, I love my midfielders, I love Busi, I love De Jong, I love Pjanic. Doesn't mention anyone else. He's going to rely on those 3 players for a two-position player. One of them gets injured, he's going to play them too. If 2 of them get injured, he'll like, oh, Riqui Puig come, oh, Alenia come. What kind of management is that? You said at the beginning you'd give everyone a clean slate and a fair chance. 2 weeks in, you told Riqui Puig to leave and go out on loan. This is the one thing that Koeman's, really ticking me off about, how he doesn't want to trust the good players that we have in this team. Riqui Puig has been stuffed now by 3 managers: Valverde, Setien, and now Koeman. To be fair to Valverde, he brought him up, he gave him his debut, blah, 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 blah. To be fair to Koeman, he gave him the decent amount of minutes. He obviously had that masterclass against Atletico Madrid and against Alaves. And now we have Koeman. Ansu Fati got his chance. Valverde gave him a chance, did well. Kike Setien didn't really fancy him that much. And now Koeman fancies him a lot, and now he's, one of our top players. Why can't you do the same for Riqui Puig? Why can't you do the same for Alenia? Look, Balde from the youth academy probably will get more minutes than Riqui Puig and Alenia. Just not fair. I think, back on the topic of the list, I think we get rid of Fernandes, Umtiti, and Braithwaite, and bring in Depay and Garcia. Ooh. I'd be super happy. We'd be much more competitive, and it'd be for the greater good of the squad. I think in particular getting rid of players, the top should be Matheus Fernandes and Braithwaite. I've said this numerous amount of times. Then I think Umtiti ahead of Firpo. I think Umtiti really needs to go. The fact he's on a $250,000 a week, not even playing. I'm at this point of just saying just release him from his contract. I don't know why Barcelona haven't brought on the idea of a straight swap between Umtiti and Depay. I would do that. I'd rather swap the 2 players then give Leon like 10 million for Depay. I'll be like, yo, take him to give us a pie, but I think about him, you have a good center back, your boyhood guy, we get our man. I think that's easy money right there. I think Firpo, if we get a good offer, like around 20 million from Inter Milan or someone from Italy or whatever, I'd take it, then invest that. But I don't know why Riqui Puig and Alenia are on this list again. So this is the list of Koeman, who he wants to get rid of. This is the blacklist that he gave to the Barcelona board. Let me know what you think about the list down in the comments below. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your comments down below. I love reading the comments. I reply to every single comment. Let me know what you guys think on Alejandro Balde coming in to replace Firpo. Of course, the blacklist that Koeman sent to the board, and the presidential election. What do you think the best time is, and who would you vote for? And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care, and Forza Barca.